So guys, hello and welcome back to another Xplane11 video. Today I'm on the ground in Hurghada in Egypt. Quite away from home, this sort of too. But yeah, so we're heading back to Gatwick today. Now, this isn't just your average normal flight video, whatever. At the moment in the UK there's a storm passing through, of which name I cannot pronounce. It's an Irish name, I believe. Ciara? Oh yeah, that storm. So, it's absolutely insane in the UK. By the time we get there, looking at the weather, we're expecting anything between gusts 45 to 68. Thunderstorms, snow, rain, hail. It could be anything. So, I thought this would be a really fun video to do. So, we're just flying out here to Hurghada. It was quite a long flight, about 5 hours, and that was with a tailwind as well, so... long way back to Gatwick. We're taking 20.8 tons of fuel today. We are literally at our max takeoff weight. So in regards to that, should we get, like, I'll start again. If we did really well or something, or the weather was calm for a moment and we got down straight away, we'd land with about 6 tons of fuel. If not, we have that 6 tons obviously to hold and divert as far as France and Germany. So yeah, it should be fun. Just getting the passengers on board now. The IRS is okay, we're not going to Gatwick, we've just been written off by the fuel truck. Look away, look away. There we go, there's a nice picture. But look at this instead of our aircraft being trashed by a fuel truck. So, yeah. Look to Gatwick, it is the low season, so we're not full. Zero fuel, it's 58 tons in it because it's, February half term is coming up for a lot of schools, so there's been an increasing load factor for quite a few airlines. We're not full, but we're still not light. So anyway, I've been rambling on for long enough now. Let's go and get in the flight deck and start setting up. So here we are, the IRSs are currently realigning. That's what TUI do in the turnaround. So we'll crack straight in. Hurghada is Hotel Echo Golf November. Our stand number, I genuinely cannot remember. 53. GPS left and stick it in there. It's my favourite. I always say about every single video, and I have done for years. So I'm heading back to Gatwick. This is TOM813 or BY813. Flight numbers are call sign today. So we're taking off from 34 right, and we are out via the Solux 1 Bravo departure. Which is on the next page. Yep, there it is. Cool, excellent. Like I say, I always do. I'll time lapse the routes. Yeah, see, 5 hours to get down here, quite a while. So yeah, I'll time lapse this and I'll get back to you in a moment. Okay, there's the route in, all sorted. Long route. 6 pages almost. So quickly have a step through it, make sure there's no obvious anomalies. Have to activate and execute it first. Yep. Should go in this similar sort of line all the way to Gatwick. Yep, good. Alright, so zero fuel, it's 58.4, as I said before. What did I say? Well, if I didn't say, it's 58.4. Our first alternate, or final reserve for our lowest amount of fuel, let's have a look, is Stansted, is 1.5, so our final reserve is 2.6 tons of fuel. Cost of next first flights use 13, two use anywhere between like about 7 and 15, so we use 13. I'm planning on cruising at 360 initially, but I have opted for slightly more fuel in the flight plan, obviously. So I'll see if that's still okay by the time fueling's finished. But yep, stick that in there. And the cruise winds at 310 at 54 is the average across the whole flight. And we have an ISA of +4. Cool. Execute that transition altitude's right. Yes, I know we haven't finished loading fuel yet, plane, calm down. So, here is the performance. I've got a performance calculator here, and now if the monitor capture decides to work, this will be great. If it doesn't decide to work, then we're gonna have hell on. One at the left. I doing monitors recently, so like put new cables in, and the one on the left is now the one on the right, and it confuses the hell out of me when I'm in OBS. Right. So here it is. We are at Hurghada. We're out of runway 34 right. It's dry, very dry, in the middle of the desert. With regards to the weather, it is 330 at 17. Yeah, 330 at 17. The OAT is 19 degrees. QNH1024. And our takeoff weight, I'll quickly have a look in the sim while that's on screen, is 78,984. Now the maximum is 79, so we are literally like, what, 16 kilos under our maximum takeoff weight? There we go. So you see we've got all the information at the bottom there. I'll switch back to the sim, I can stick all this in. So just full takeoff. Oh wait, hang on a minute, didn't set to optimum. There we go. So still we're doing takeoff 1 and 33 degrees. I'll leave that as climb. And takeoff, we'll quickly put this information in first, so it doesn't ask us to verify it. So 330 at 17 knots is the winds. The outside OAT is 19 degrees. I'm going to quickly use this tool online, the black box 711 tool, to find the engine out procedure and the climb procedure for Hurghada, because it's the first time I've been here in about 3 years, I think. It's one of them places that I just haven't been to. Sorry, I just sneezed there. I reached for the mic to try and mute it. So they're both 1,000 feet above ground level. And the engine out procedure for 3-4 right is 1,700 feet is the acceleration height. Excellent. Doing a flat 5? Yeah, flat 5 departure. Our speeds will be 151, 153 and 159. That's very high V speeds for a 737. 151, 153 and 159. Excellent. Set 159 in here. Get flight directors on. We can go up to the charts now. That's all the charts. And close that. Departure, as I said, Solox 1 Bravo. Doesn't have an initial climb on it anywhere. Minimum climb we're in up to 12,000 feet. 8,000, so we'll do 12,000 feet, that's what it requires a climb gradient up to. There we go. Get LNAV going. 341's where I'm heading. Orbx 2 RPO. Still fuel at the minute, so we'll leave the seatbelt signs off. Expecting our max cruise to be 380, I believe. Yeah, at the moment we're still able 36, so hopefully we will be. Once we finish fueling. Let's fire at the APU. May as well get that ship moving. Right, so 1,110 was the acceleration height from here, which is an NADP or noise abatement departure procedure 2. Climbing 1,000 feet and accelerate. I need to be clean by 3,000. There we go. Excellent. That's firing up. And the elevation at Gatwick is 200 feet. So we're nearest 100. This is an R now, isn't it? Yeah, it's an R now. Right. I apologise if I sound a bit sniffly and I've got a cold. What's got to do, but it's not bad, but noticeable nevertheless. Right, so what else do we have to do? Let's go down here, actually. Yeah, it's about the airport, so we'll put in Hotel Echo Golf November. 25 miles for the MSA and 150 just as an en route alternate option. We're trying to fill some of these out now, ideally, the en route alternates. I can't find it in PFPX anymore where it gives me the alternates, so we're going to improvise a little bit. Heraklion is one. So just putting these in the range of 150 just for situational awareness en route. So if anything happens, we know immediately where our nearest escape line is, so to speak. On the way out of Egypt, we'll use Cairo, which is HEGN. Over 150 miles around that. Is that area of sea there will be quite away from any alternates, but yeah, nothing will happen. But it's just a measure of precautionary, isn't it? A precautionary measure, that's the one. I did it in short and plan mode. So I've got Heraklion. We can do Athens. 150, and for the direction that we're flying in, I'll do Corfu. And that's all 5 pages for the moment that we can have, and I'll keep having to update them as we fly along en route. Excellent, we're still bloody fueling. Get the AP on the bus now, the AP bleed can come on. There we go, packs are rolling. Good, QNH now is 1024, so that's, yeah, it's coming down by 2 hectopascal. Good, and I think that's pretty much it. Are we ready to go? Obviously, with the exception of fueling. Can't drive away with a fuel truck attached, but let's have a look at this. The audio for Better Pushback won't work, so I've disconnected my headset on the PC, but it's not that important, really. That there will do. 1341, yep, that's all ground. I'm going to get terrain on for departure, because there's a bit of mountains terrain around here. And just in case anything happens, get Unicom on the comms. Nearly done fueling. See, we have just gone below our... Yeah, I'm going to do 340 initially then. So had we have taken the same fuel as the OFB said, it would be fine with 3.6, but obviously I've added an extra ton and a half, so that's no longer useful. And that's the fueling done, I think. Yep, he's gone. Cool. That's probably the most fuel I've ever had in a 737. Ever. Wow. Cool, like, all the fuel can go on, we can get the passenger seated now, the fueling's done, get the hydraulics on, then the Pushback can start to drive up. There he is. Doors, let's close up. Ground time can go as well. GPU can go, chocks will go now as well, and start the block time. Transponder to mount off. Yep, that's all ground equipment clear. Oh, geez, that was a bit of a close call. The guy was taking no prisoners. Right, anti-collision light on. Axe off. Close the flight door, obviously. Okay, so pre-flight checklist. I'll quickly do it again. I've done all these checks earlier today, but this morning. Pre-flight checklist. Oxygen to 100%. Display switches are normal auto. Window heat is on. Pressurization mode selector is auto. Parking brake set and slightly was cut off. Before start checklist, started door closed, knocked. Fuel we have 20.7 tons. Pumps on. Headlines on. Windows are locked. MCP set. Takeoff speeds is set 153, 151. City pre-flight fully completed. Radar under airline streams 3 and 0. Taxi and takeoff briefing is kind of completed. I'll go through it again in a second. And collision light is on, so that's before start checklist completed. So with regard to the taxi out and stuff, we're here. I'm planning on heading out, probably heading down the apron to either Quebec or Romeo. All the way down to Bravo. And out of free-fall right, and as we've already briefed, the departure steered, so we'll find on that forefront. Again, I can't hear Better Pushback obviously because I disconnected the audio earlier, so we'll just have to wait and see when he's ready. Is he lifting us or is he not? Are we still on the ground? Oh, I think he's already lifted us up. Yeah, he has. Cool. Right, so we're ready to go. One of the backs happy. Yeah, good. Okay, let's go. Bathroom released. He should start pushing us. Yep, there it is. Cool, right. Clear for engine start. Start sequence is 2 then 1. Start number 2. In 2 rotation. In 1 rotation. Oil pressure's rising. It's 25, fuel in. Fuel flow on EGT. Start looking out. And stable. Start number 1. In 2 rotation. In 1 rotation. Oil pressure. $25 fuel in. Fuel for EGT. See if we get a colour on a screenshot as we push. Nice. Okay, starts out. Engine is stable. The engine starts. Figure the aircraft. That's 5. And a lot of you will probably start screaming at your monitor saying, why is he setting the flaps during the push? But airlines can do that now. I know TUI definitely does. I've done it every time I've flown with them. Where it sets. It's something to do with the hydraulic configuration. As far as I've been aware, they've always left A off for pushback, but they've stopped doing that now. I think it's with newer aircraft, but who knows. I'd like to learn more about that. Cool, the weights of the tug's gone. Do the control check, get ready for taxi, etc, etc. Our departure time is 12:15, so we're set for an early departure here. If you continue. So Wesley's fully disconnected down there. He's buggered off, and then we can go for the controls, etc. And a checklist. That's quite nice. See, the last since I've done a video, it's weird. It's become more of a sort of part-time thing, a lot less devotion to it nowadays. But just out of strong for time, really. Anyway, he's buggered off. So full left, full right, neutral, full up, full down, neutral, left, right, and neutral. Cool, taxi lights on. And before taxi checklist, generators are on, Proton, anti-ice is definitely not required. Standard switches are continuous, recalls checked. Ultimate RTO, slightly are idle detent. That is all checked, and the ground equipment is clear. For taxi checklist completes. We set the trim as well. Cool, right, let's go. So guys, welcome back. Just about to remember now, you go through the takeoff stuff. So, the 4-tip checklist, it's a very long one. That's 5, green light, steel as trim is 5.75 units. Checked, 4-tip checks complete. Cool. Digging the cabin. On the auto throttle, get weather on that side for now. Ciara. There's no one around, but I'm due a call on Unicon anyway, just to be safe. Yard traffic, TOM813, runway 34 right, take off, stocks, 1 Bravo departure. Look, straight for takeoff, no line up or anything, so get all the lights on, strobes. Right, away we go. It does not look like Flaps 5. It is, but it's weird. Right, start the clock, I'm on 40% for a nice rolling takeoff. Stable, Toga. So take off first. Thrust set. A1 heading select, Toga.
80 knots.
Checked. Release to down pressure. Quite the long roll.
E1, rotate.
Rotate.
Positive rate.
Gear up. Jeez, quite bumpy. Checked. Visual flight director, LNAV is engaged. God, it's quite bumpy. Shots off.
1000.
Half a beat. Level change. Plug up. Push down slightly. Flaps 1. Goodbye, Hurghada. That. Props up. You know how to stick command A in now, so I can go and get some nice pictures. Just really nice outside. Flaps up. Oh my god, it's bumpy. The wing bouncing around. Can we set that down so we're fully cleaned up? Get them out to water. Look at the weather radar now, see it be clear and ready to rain. Fairly good climber considering how heavy we are. Gear to off. I'm saying this is bumpy, it's really mad in Gatwick here. Depends if the wind is as heavy as it is meant to be. I don't think we can land the quick shot out of operational limits, but I'll read up on it as we fly over. See what we can and can't do. Release the cabin crew. Set the sound and pressure now to climb to a flight level. Set free falls areas or straight up to cruise. Any constrictions that we have to worry about? Nope, just above constrictions, which is fine. So yes, there's 5 tons right now, which is less than I anticipated, but oh well, we'll see. Oh, look at that. I should have mentioned I'm using Xenviro. If I haven't already done a video with it, I can't remember, to be honest. Wow. I didn't see all of that was popped through over there, that's really cool. He's just quite nice, boys. Should fly him more. That's ignoring political tensions. Let's not go into political tensions because I'll end up offending someone. Or hell will break loose. Let's just not go there. Cool. 0 now. Okay, it's flight 100, lights out. Could have done that early to be honest, it's daytime, but whatever. Altitude checklist, engine bleeds are on. Packs are also, landing is up and off. And flaps are up to the lights. Altitude checks complete. Excellent. Cabin is released. Good. Let's get on our way to Gatwick. Okay guys, so welcome back. We're just approaching 5 hours into the flight now, and we need to start planning our arrival and sort of briefing what we're going to do. So first things first, let's have a look at the charts. I think it's loading London, it's lagging severely. Cool, so at the moment the wind in Gatwick has settled a bit. It's 22 gusts 37, reduced visibility and raining, which again is still not ideal, but I could maybe work with that. Gust 37 is fairly high, but it's something that we can work with. However, that's at the moment. It's just begun the rise back up. So it calmed down for a bit and now it's heading back up. And by the time we're landing, it could be as high as Gust 65, depending on what time we actually get there. So, in other words, I don't know how else is going to go. We have plenty of fuel, absolutely loads, which was the plan. So we have a lot to work with here. So that's good. Really, we have enough to get as far as, say we, I don't know, divert straight away, no messing around. We could probably get as far as Powered and Mallorca. We're not going to, but we could probably get that far. So we have plenty of time to work with stuff. Should things not go to plan. Let's get some range rings in. 4 miles, 8 miles and 12 miles. We are going to be flying the Tebra 1 Golf arrival for the ILS 26 left. There is an ATIS on at the moment, which I've already got picked up. It's just basic, really. I'll quickly have a look on Vatsim. I'm mentally monitoring bottles at the moment. So, Invision X-ray 26 left, transition off flight level 80, so we can set that in here. Flight level 80, 23022, gust 37, 8 kilometers, light rain, scattered 900, broken 1000, 400 feet, temperature is 12 degrees, dew point 11, QNH is a 988. Stick that in there. Hectopascal, recent rain, yeah, that's it. So, just your normal ATIS, really nothing abnormal to note. Do a flat, well, planning a flat 30 landing, 1109 is the ILS. That's the last ILS that I used, so we can just transfer that over. Let's set the course to 258, which is the runway heading. There we go. We're going to do plan auto brake 2. Yeah, let's do that. We can always take it manually and slab it on should we so need to. On the standby approach, as I said before, 988 on the QNH, so we'll preset that. So we'll get all the standard arrival stuff done when we'll have a look at our alternates and brief what we're going to do in each event. Is that everything? On the normal operation side of things anyway? I believe so. Yeah, Baldy. I should point out, I have a lovely view outside right now, it's brilliant. So, I'll go into the alternate menu here, and I'm going to open PFPX. Now, you can't see this because I can't really have both screens up, because that just won't work. But, we have a list of alternates. Stances are primary alternate, but I doubt that'll actually work, because if the weather's too bad at Gatwick, the weather's essentially almost the same as Stansted. There's not a lot of point in going there, really, if we're trying to avoid weather anyway. We also have Manchester on the cards. We have Cologne, that's another one that we've got listed. Bordeaux is sort of central to southern France, and we have Nantes, that's the one. LFRS. There you go. So that's our list. So that'll always be helpful for us to keep looking back to if we need to plan which way we're going to. At the moment, the weather is pretty bad pretty much everywhere to the north side. So Stansted's pretty much following with Gatwick. Bordeaux's 11 knots, obviously that's just a standard landing. Manchester was calm before, but it's creeping back up now slowly, so if we were to dive out there, that's not really a guaranteed landing. Cologne's 26 knots, but that's steady. So that is an option, but it's supposedly becoming gust 45, so you have to be mindful of that. Nantes is gust 32, that's variable, so again that's not ideal either. So I'm primarily looking at Bordeaux at the moment because that's just 11 knots. As far as fuel goes, to divert to Bordeaux, we'll take 2.6 tons from the moment of pressing toga to go straight there. So if that's 2.6, our minimum reserve is 1.1 is our final res, that's 30 minutes. So I'm going to do maths, which I can't. When we get to 3.7 tons, that's our deciding point for Bordeaux. So if we want to go there, we need to go there at 3.7 tons. Ideally before that, but that's the final point. And of course, there's always the option of when we end up having to declare an emergency should we wait and then not work out, but hopefully it won't get to that point. I doubt it should. Obviously, on briefing worst case scenario, we might be able to get it straight down in an ideal world, but obviously we want to brief everything. So there's our primary list. Of course, we can do plenty more, but that's... oh my god, is there more pages? No, it's not. It's just a page for each alternate. That's very good. It's only a feature I've been starting to use recently. I didn't really know it existed, to be honest. Yeah, so plenty of option. A lot of time at the moment to decide. We'll probably, if we do fly go around, we'll make a decision of whether it's viable to fly another approach or not. Or whether we should go into a hold and wait, or go into a hold and plan a diversion, or just divert straight away. We'll see what happens, but hopefully we get it down, but I'm not sure. I've been watching flight radar, and pretty much every single aircraft arriving has diverted or been cancelled. All the aircraft flew the outbounds quite delayed, and they just stayed there and haven't flown back, so it's not looking amazingly promising, but I live in hope. It was set all the way up through to 380 in flight, which is quite nice. Through 3 flight levels or something like that. So yeah, and we've had this horrible headwind all the way. It's really driving me insane now. But yeah, I think that's it to the descent checklist. Rotation, that's 200 feet. The recall is checked. Auto brakes level 2. Land data via flat 30. Minimums is 396. Approach briefing is completed. That is the descent checklist complete. Excellent guys, I'll keep an eye on the weather, and hopefully this all goes to plan. So guys, welcome back. Quick situational update. We're on London at the moment. It's fairly busy. Gatwick is very even. Been given a hold at Timber, delay of about 5 to 10 minutes or so. As there's massive volumes of traffic flying the approach, and massive volumes of traffic going around, so this is a late already. So yeah, fun. So guys, with Gatwick finals at the moment, just flying the approach. Yeah, so hopefully it goes okay. The weather has calmed a fair bit, so hopefully this works out nicely. Who knows, but we'll see. It's going to lag a bit as we approach, because it's loading London and TUI, etc.
Tom813, reduce speed 180 knots.
180 knots, Tom813.
And Tom813, descend to altitude 4,000 feet.
4,000 feet, Tom813. Cool. So as the speed come back. So yeah, I apologise if there's a little background noise as well. There's nothing I can do about that really. With the timing.
Speed 160 knots, maintain till 4.
This has been a really long flight. That's mad for Egypt.
And you can contact Gatwick with the course on only 124.225.
Appreciate not as on frequency.
Gatwick dictator, hello, flying Bulgaria 4 Charlie on Bulgaria run 26 left, heading 170, climbing altitude 3,000 feet, 9 and 9.
So it should level off at 4,000 minutes. We need anti-ice on. Engine for the moment until we get any sort of visual cues.
Okay, fly Bulgaria 4 Charlie, roger, turn left heading 080 degrees. Left heading 080, flying Bulgaria 4 Charlie.
So I'm just leveling off 4,000 feet now. So I'm assuming he's going to bring us around behind this guy. Ideally, anyway. That's all I can think of. Bring that down by 1. Yeah, so fine. So approach checklist, altimeters are 9 and 88 set. Approach check's complete. Got that radar on the window, that's mad. Ooh, weather just updated. We got some weather on the radar. Right wing anti-ISO.
Tom Jet 517, yeah.
As a precaution.
Sorry, disregard.
God knows where he's taking me, but shall see.
Pan, flying Bulgaria for Charlie Pan, flying reserves. Oh well.
That's a bit brutal. Right, so good, let's get the extended centre line on.
Okay, fly Bulgaria for Charlie, yeah, okay, you'll probably be...
You can probably let him go in front of me, I might
Okay,
tell
I'll
him.
tell you what, fly Bulgaria for Charlie, descend to altitude 2,000 feet then.
Descend altitude 2,000 feet, flying Bulgaria for Charlie.
Tom Jet 517 will just be taking you off the approach momentarily, so break up approach, turn left heading 180 degrees.
It was a mess. See, this is why we take this much fuel. Everyone's under the fuel emergency.
Unfortunately, the fly Bulgaria called up first, so he's got priority at the moment. It's not going to be long. I'll basically give you an orbit and you'll be re-establishing again. Brake, fly Bulgaria for Charlie, turn left heading 350 degrees.
Left heading
Oh my
350,
god, look at the rain! That's insane.
Tom Jet 813, turn left heading
Wow.
230 degrees.
Left 230 and we have loads of fuel, so you can hold us if you want on J13.
No, that won't be necessary. I'll be able to squeeze all of you in.
Brilliant.
Rhino 675, Gatwick Dictator, can you hear me at all?
This is insane.
Yeah, bye then.
This guy's really, he's
Tom Jet
really
517,
brutal.
as I said, sir, you're not continuing approach there. Turn left heading 180 degrees.
God, look at that.
Left heading 180.
It's absolutely mad. Hopefully it calms down a bit before we get on to final. We got flats 5 out already, just continue the approach like this. Oh my god, you can't even see out the window, that is insane.
Fly Bulgaria 4 Charlie, turn left heading
That speed's
290
dropping quite a
degrees
bit.
when established on the localizer. In fact, cleared LSD6 left.
Turn left heading 290, cleared LS26 left, flying Bulgaria for Charlie.
Tom Jet 517, what you can do, sir, is do a complete, in fact, I'll tell you what, sir, turn left all the way round, heading 290 degrees to re-establish 26 left. 290 re-established, all the way left, Tom Jet 517.
Oh, Jesus, this is mad. See, because we're heading to the headwind now, I've got a ground speed of 150 knots and we're like a ridiculous amount of miles out. Oh my god, look at that.
Flying Bulgaria for Charlie established.
Right, let's just get the cabin crew seated.
Oh, what a stupid call sign. 5 Bulgaria 4 Charlie, Roger, contact Gatwick Cell 124, decimal 225.
This is
And you'll say
brilliant.
Gatwick dictatorism.
My phraseology is perfect, sir. Carry on.
Roger, Gatwick,
brilliant.
Gatwick Tower 124, 225, bye-bye.
This is brilliant.
Tom Jet 813 on that heading, you can establish on the localizer runway 26 left. Once established, descend on the glide.
On heading, clear us from a 26 left on there. Once established, just heading the glide, Tom J13. Cool, so just on the localizer for now, until we get onto it. And there it is, it's picked up the localizer, although it's trying to turn left. I'm going to maintain the heading for now, until we get a bit closer. And then I'll rearm it. Actually, I'll do that now, then I'll pick it up as we pass over. I don't want it to start doing left turns, like that's when the aircraft starts having a hissy fit. Is that the Tom Jet 517? I'm going to guess it probably is. Maybe. Oh well, we shall see. This weather is insane. Absolutely mad.
Tom Jet 813, disregard.
Okay. On the approach now. We have the localizer. It should tail onto it now. There we go. Sorry, this has been quite a long video, quite a long
Tom
approach, but this is
813, speed
insane.
160 knots till 4 DME.
160 to 4 DME, 283. That's annoying. I think we have to get the gear out in flat 15 if we're going to do that. Flat 10 doesn't give us any extra room on the speed. I mean, I'll try it in case some sort of magical miracle happens, but nah, not flat 10. Alright, gear down, flat 15. This is what we got to do to get to 160. Actually, in continuous because we have the engine anti-ice on. My bad. They get the wing light on as well. Would have been icing conditions or severe icing conditions. So that's annoying that we have to fly the whole approach with the gear out from 16 miles, but that's what we're going to have to do in these circumstances. You can't just not maintain the speed. Jesus Christ, this is mad. I've ever had like weather like this before in the UK. Hell. Although it's staying fairly stable and calm, so maybe you won't have to go around. This might be okay. Fingers crossed. Oh, I'm sorry guys, there's nothing I can do about that. Cool. So yeah, look at that speed. You gotta do that all the way in. It's mad. Cool. Right, I'll quickly do that on the way in because this is going to take forever, so I'll get back to you guys on the close to final. Hey guys, so the approach obviously, over of tower now.
I'm just 517 minimum fuel.
517, roger, just continue approach 26 left.
Fun. 146 now, so we have to add quite a bit to that. It's half of the wind speed, so about 15 knots to add to that. Looks like constant wind speed. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Let's get the wipers on there. Am I going to see for this landing? Jesus.
Subject 517, runway 26 left is land test with 250 degrees at 19 knots.
Runway
This is
26
mad.
left, clear to land. Subject 517.
Ryanair 3 inform Romeo, contact Gabba at 118.905 today.
So just about we called yourself. We are fairly close to him, but we're doing the speed that we were told to do, so there's nothing that we can do about that, so to speak. The wind's fairly constant at the moment, so it should be fine. Good. I can't see it's been too much of an issue. Cool. God, the visibility is shocking as well. That's really not helping the situation.
Landing clearance.
It's a bit like landing clearance, Tom 813. Okay, there's 4 miles. Actually, the temperature's raised, so we can get the anti-ice off now. Okay, so flat 30. 146, we want about 156. That's the speed. 3,000 feet is the initial point to go around and then climb to. I think it's 5,000 feet after the turn. So, landing checklist. So just continue speed sound, green light, landing gears down. 3 reins and flaps 30, green light. Landing checks complete. They usually wouldn't turn the retracts until we're clear to land, but obviously the first officer would usually do that, and I don't have one, so I'm going to turn them on now. Oh my god, that got bright. Yeah, I'm going to turn them on now. Now, obviously, on the sail approach means go around, so that's from this point onwards being more than a dot out.
Right on Echo Fable.
Vacating right.
Right, I'm going to take the autopilot out now. I can see the runway just, I'm going to stare at the diamonds for now.
approaching minimums.
That's fine.
Soldier 813, runway 26 left, clear to land, sir, swing 250 degrees at 19 knots.
This is our clear to land, Soldier 813.
Soldier 517, taxi runway 08 left,
Oh my
hold
god,
radio,
this is
contact ground
insane.
121 decimal 8, good day.
Duct ground 118.
40, 30, 1, 10.
Speed brake, reverse normal. Knots. 16 off at Fox Romeo here on the right. Stop the clock. 6 hours 16 minutes. That is mad. Versus Stowe, stopping so short. Man your brakes and navigate right on Foxtrot Romeo. I was not expecting to make it down, to be honest, but welcome to Gatwick. Excellent. Contact 813 is vacated Foxtrot Romeo.
Soldier 813, welcome to Gatwick, taxi Golf, Juliet, hold short Romeo, contact ground 121 decimal 8, good day.
Golf Juliet, short Romeo 121 decimal 8. Contact 813, thanks, bye. Cool. I'm so sorry about the background noise, guys. There's not a lot I can do about it. The timing is horrendous. I apologise. Start clearing the aircraft up. Go across the ground. Cool. Right. Bit of frosting. Priority's not clearing. Sorry, not calling the ground up yet because we've been cleared as far as Romeo.
This is,
so.
Jet 58, requesting for taxi clearance, please.
Okay. Flaps up.
Jet 58, Gatwick Ground, you do not
Not off.
have a flight plan nor a clearance
Let's
for
just
departure.
speed up a little bit.
I'm really so sorry that I'm playing right now.
Decimal 95.
Okay. Cool. Welcome to Gatwick. I'm very surprised that actually worked out in the end, but it did. So, good. Go ground, the very green Soldier 813 is on Juliet. Request stand 50 if possible, please.
This is owner 58. Sorry for the inconvenience. The flight plan has
Not
been
then.
filed.
And again, you can contact delivery for clearance. Soldier 813, Gatwick Ground, good evening. Taxi stand 50 via Juliet, Romeo and Lima.
Juliet, Romeo, Lima, stand 50. Thanks very much, Tom J13. Excellent. Still amazed we made that first time, but good. The rain's insane.
Can I have the taxi clearance, please?
Oh my god. So, just around the stand now. This weather's still as bad as ever.
Is a civilian from Zulu, stand 107, pushing start approved, facing east. Approved east.
Little stop. Parking brake is set. 2 blue, 1 red. We cut the engines. Get the wipers off. Don't let them come on. Check the screen across, excellent. That was a long flight. Mad for a 737, that was about as long as it gets. Well, let's just shut the aircraft down, clean it all up. We'll sort of block time now, it's 6 hours and 34 minutes, bloody hell. Transfer onto ground power. APU off. Set squawk as 2000. We'll get off this frequency as well, go into guard. Cool. Right. Passengers can be released. cabin lit up. Start opening some doors. Getting people off our plane. Okay, off. You'll let them go off as well. Take the window heats off. Packs off. Turn the screens down. Basically, get this thing shut down. It's a long day for this. Departed at 6 AM this morning. So, good couple of long flights. Cool, so we can disarm that. So, shutdown checklist. Now, fuel pump's off, probe is off, hydraulic panel is set, flaps are up, parking brake is set, starter is cut off, and weather is off. Secure IRSs are off, the unit is off, window heats are off, and the packs are off. That is the secure checklist completed. Excellent. And welcome to Gatwick. Wasn't that a fun one? That is about as long as it gets for TUI in scheduled 737 flights. That is mad. I'm still surprised we got that on first time, but don't regret bringing all that fuel though. Definitely was still, I stand by my decision. Got really lucky. I just looked at the METAR after we landed and it got down to 19 knots there, so we're very lucky. But yeah guys, so I hope you enjoyed that. Was definitely great fun today. And I shall talk to you all next time. Ta-ra.